Hey guys, well if you've been following the channel for a while, you know about the Mitas Explorer that ended up getting, I guess you'd say, warranted. Twisted Throttle decided to take care of it for me. They did not have any Mitas in stock, so they were sending me the Heidenau K60. In the meantime, I did pick up a Mitas. This is the E-07, and then we just got done reviewing the GP110 over here. Alright, now when we were taking a look at the Mitas versus the Mitas, you can definitely tell that this is much closer of a match to the Mitas Explorer in the sort of chevron pattern. Alright, one of the things we were discussing is just the sort of flat profile that this has. Has a little bit more squared off shoulders versus the Mitas. If you look at that video, the Mitas is very rounded, like this IRC, and actually very much like the Heidenau. You can see the Heidenau has a nice rounded shoulder. From the photos, you might not realize how quite aggressive the Heidenau K60 actually is. It's really, I mean, I've got huge fingers, and this is a huge gap in here. I would say a slightly larger gap than the IRCs. Now, with the KLR's sizing of a 130, I don't get that continuous center lug, and although a lot of BMW guys absolutely hate the Heidenau for that, or Heidenau, excuse me, K60, they hate that center one. So this is a true big chevron design, really thick lugs, and these are both brand new tires. Obviously, I sort of regretted, this is the IRC was really the first one that I really paid super close attention to how many miles I put on it, and instead of swapping on and off, you know, with the Mitas and the my Pirelli MT21s, I would switch those off and on quite often. If I knew I was going to be in the mountains, I'd put on the Pirellis. If I had a road trip, I'd put on the Mitas Explorer because I didn't know what I was going to get into on the road trip. So, I don't know. Tell me what you guys want to see tested first, next, the Heidenau or the Mitas. To give you a little insight here, my spring looks like this. Towards the end of April here, 2016, we're going to be just taking off and heading somewhat south. I'm going to go probably down through California again, and then my plans are by mid-May ending up in Arizona, doing the Overland Expo down there for those guys, and then we're going to cut across, and I will be at Motos in Moab, which is kind of a little hipster gathering down there in Moab, just at the end of May, and so we'll see. I've got plenty of time, so I'll probably be taking quite a bit of dirt, but there will definitely be some slabs on the highway. And like usual, my 50-50 style of travel with the KLR. And then I leave again for the ship, and I'll be up north with the polar bears again for a couple months. And we're going to get back at the end of July, early August. The plan right now is to head to Alaska. It's either that or knock out a bunch of the BDRs through the US. So either way, we're going to get a lot of testing out of this tire. Let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see tested next. This is Beast signing off. This is a quick look. Not really comparison, not really review, but just letting you know we got the Heidenau, the Mitas, and we're just finishing off with the IRCs. So catch you guys on the road.